All right, guys, we are back. Welcome back to the channel. You guys know it's fight week. We have a big card coming up this weekend, and headlining that card, of course, is none other than the pound for pound king, Terrence Bud Crawford. Now, he will be making his 154-pound debut, taking on Israel Madrimov for the WBA title. And the WBO may be on the line. I'm still not quite sure about that yet. But if it is, that's just icing on the cake. You guys know Crawford is trying to become a champion in a 4th division, possibly become undisputed at 154, possibly at 168. We just don't know what's going on with the Canelo Alvarez equation. Now, I did do a prediction video on this fight that's coming up, so make sure you guys check that out here on the channel. I also did one on Pitbull Cruz and Jose Valenzuela. I did that, but I didn't say what round I actually thought the fight was going to end in. So I'm going to do that here right now. I think the fight goes the distance. You guys know I picked Jose Valenzuela Rayo to actually win the fight. And I picked him because of his skill set. I think he's the better boxer of the two. Both of the guys do possess power, but I think that Rayo has, a little bit more tools in his arsenal because we know Pitbull Cruz, he's more of a mauler, a brawler type guy. He's not technical at all. So I think Rayo, with his educated jab, may be able to keep Pitbull Cruz from getting in on the inside and pick him off, counter punching him all night, using the ring, using his footwork, using the jab, throwing beautiful combinations. But we'll see. That's just my prediction, of course. Now, I also talked about who I thought would win the fight between Andy Ruiz and Big Baby Jarrell Miller. So I want to elaborate on that one a little bit more here because I think I left out some things and some things that actually worry me about Andy Ruiz in this fight. I did pick him to win the fight. I picked him by decision. I think the fight will go the full 12 rounds. I think he'll win the fight by unanimous decision. I just don't see him knocking Big Baby Miller out. But here's some of the things that worry me about this fight when it pertains to Andy Ruiz. Number one, the inactivity of Andy Ruiz. He's been out of the ring for quite some time, for a long time. I think damn near almost 2 years. The last guy he fought was... who was it he fought last? I think it was Ortiz, if I'm not mistaken. So it's been quite a while. Inactivity can really play into a fight. Even if you're skilled, the ring rust may be there. So that does concern me. And the fact that Jarrell Miller just fought recently, you guys know he fought Daniel Dubois. He lost the fight. He got stopped in the fight, but he put up a pretty good fight. You guys know, though he's a big guy, he throws a lot of punches and he's going to come straight ahead. He's a tough, rugged competitor. I just think that Andy Ruiz has the skill set. Andy Ruiz has the faster hands. I think he's the better boxer. But like I said, that does worry me about Andy Ruiz. The lack of discipline on Andy Ruiz's part. I saw the two guys facing off, and you see that Jarrell Miller has lost a lot of weight. He was over 300 pounds in his last fight, and he's a slimmer guy now. I think he's lost like 44 pounds. So he took his training very seriously going into this fight. I think he learned a lot in that Daniel Dubois fight, and Andy Ruiz just seemed to be the bigger of the two. So this here, I don't think Andy Ruiz should sleep on Big Baby Miller, even though a lot of people think that Big Baby Miller is not on his level. And, it's boxing, it's heavyweight boxing, and you guys know anything can happen. So I think Andy Ruiz needs to be on his A game going into this fight. And, the thing that actually intrigues me about this fight is the fact that Andy Ruiz was once the unified champion. You guys know he defeated Anthony Joshua. And just to think, that could have actually been Jarrell Big Baby Miller. Because remember, he got popped for illegal banned substances in his system. Now imagine if that didn't happen, Jarrell Miller could have been the unified heavyweight champion of the world back in the day. So that's what kind of intrigues me about this fight, because now these two are facing off against one another. And I just, it just fascinates me. Andy Ruiz got the opportunity of a lifetime because Jarrell Big Baby Miller dropped the ball. And now here they are, both of these guys. They don't have any titles, but they're facing one another. And just think how different things could have been if Jarrell Miller hadn't had those illegal banned substances in his system. But I still think Andy's going to win this fight. I'm putting my, well, I'm not a betting man. I don't bet money, but I'm betting that Andy Ruiz will probably pull this off because of his boxing IQ. I think he's the better boxer. But I am worried about the fact that, you know, the inactivity, like I said, the discipline issues, and the fact that Jarrell Miller has dropped a lot of weight. So he's going to be able to move around a lot quicker than he has in his last fight. I think he realized he had too much weight on him. He's probably going to throw a lot of punches. He's going, like I said, he's going to be a lot quicker in this fight. But we'll see what happens this coming Saturday night. Those are the 3 fights that I'm really interested in, and I just wanted to talk about. But you guys let me know what you think about the fights. Who do you have with Terrence Bud Crawford, Israel Madrimov? Who do you have winning with Rayo and Pitbull Cruz? Who do you have winning Andy Ruiz versus Big Baby Jarrell Miller? You guys let me know how you feel about it in the comments section. It's the CMB. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. And I'm out. Peace.